What's going on, everybody? It's Joel here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Rogue Fitness plate carrier. Alright guys, so I know that this review is a little bit late coming. I had initially anticipated on doing it a lot sooner. When I put the order in for this vest, it was the end of March. Got hit with a huge shipping delay for some reason. Had to reach out to Rogue. 3 weeks went by. They finally shipped it out. Another week for shipping. By the time I got this, it was the beginning of May. And after testing it and everything, and now it is the end of May. And now I'm finally getting around to doing the review for it less than a week before Murph. So sorry about that. Hopefully this review is going to be good for a few more years. But better late than never. This is the Rogue Fitness plate carrier, and it came out last year in 2020 after Murph, which is another kind of weird thing. So I didn't bother picking it up at that time just because it was out of season. So I waited and waited and waited. Price never changed. Thankful for that. And then they eventually did release these shoulder pads, which are kind of odd because they charge for them like $17.50 for these shoulder pads, and they're 3 ships free, but the vest is not 3 ships free. The USA cast iron plates are 3 ships free, so you have to go and find something else to add in there if you wanted to get 3 ships free with some kind of vest combo. I think that is really, really weird. But anyways, the whole vest is made in the United States. It's got a very streamlined design, and honestly, it looks really basic, but it works very, very well. If there was anything that I could ask for on this vest, is that I wish that there was a little bit more Velcro hook and loop on this empty area. You do get a pretty decent amount of Velcro hook and loop on the front and on the back, but I feel like there's just a lot of empty space, and it just kind of makes the vest look a little bit, I don't know, unfinished. You do also get a little bit of Velcro hook and loop on the cummerbund, but depending on how you put that on, because it's like universal, like you could put either side on first, you're only really gonna get like three patches on there. This is made out of a 500D nylon on the outside and then a 1000D nylon in the inside. One thing that you can't really tell on the Rogue website with this vest is that on the inside, there's a fair amount of cushioning. This whole area in the inside is lined with foam, and it's really comfortable. It doesn't look like there's any ventilation, but it breathes very well. I never really got hot running or using this vest. So whatever this material is, this outside shell, which also does have a little bit of stretch to it, they did a great job with that. To open this vest up and insert the plates in, there's some more Velcro hook and loop right there. And then you have the cavity for your plates. Now, this vest is only specified to use the Rogue USA cast iron plates and the previous Rogue USA cast iron plates. There's 2 of them, 2 versions of them now. There's ones that come in like for men's, the 8.75 pound option, and then you have the newer ones that come in a 10 pound option. The actual plate carrier itself weighs 1.12 pounds, so it's very light. So if you get the original cast iron plates, the 8.75, you end up at like 18 pounds for the whole set. And then if you get the newer ones that are 10 pounds, you end up being at like 21 pounds. So both ways you go, you're not gonna get an exact 20 pounds. But anyways, the cavity itself is small, it's tight. It's a really tight fitting cavity. And even with the USA or the original plates, which let's see if I can pull out right now, it's a very, very tight fit. Let's see here. So there's this little buckle and clasp in here that you cinch up to keep the plate inside or keep it seated inside. But like I said, these plates are a very, very tight fit inside of that cavity, which is it's a nice thing. That's a good thing. We want this plate to fit inside of that cavity and not bounce around and not have any kind of space to go flying around. You don't want to get hit in the chin when you're doing pull-ups. So that's a very good thing. The bad thing about it is that this carrier is not going to be compatible with the laser cut plates from before that were made to fit the Tactec plate carrier. And they're also not going to be, or this plate carrier is also not going to work with my favorite Katie Armor plates, because those are just much bigger than this whole plate carrier. Like the dimensions of the Katie Armor, just they're taller, they're wider. There's just no way that they're going to fit inside of this plate carrier, which kind of sucks because those are my favorite plates in terms of like ergonomics, but these Rogue cast irons are not a bad option either. And then I think the added benefit of the plate carrier just being more streamlined fitting is, you know, makes that setup with the Rogue cast irons and the Rogue plate carrier just a little bit more optimal for fitness. So the Cummerbund, like I said before, doesn't matter which way you put it on, and it does have some elastic at the back of it. So that's a nice little area to have the elastic and not on the sides like the Bear Complex. I feel like sometimes they cause the plate carrier to bounce around a little bit too much. By having them back here, you do get a little bit of breathing room without losing out on like the actual just like fit of the plate carrier itself. So I actually like that about the design of the Rogue. The shoulder straps are pretty basic, but I think if you're planning on using this carrier without a shirt, I would definitely recommend them, just because they're going to give you that little added benefit and comfort. They're ventilated on the bottom, which is nice. And then the shoulder straps themselves are just, it's really just the strap of nylon. So I think for a shorter workout where you're not kipping or not doing a ton of running, it should be fine on bare skin. Okay, so here's the vest on without the shoulder pads, no shirt, and you can definitely feel the straps a lot more. What I noticed with wearing it like this is that you can feel like the Velcro kind of poke in when you pick your hands up. So it kind of digs in like right here. So, I mean, I'm just going to say you might as well go for the shoulder pads. It's probably not going to be comfortable wearing it like this for like a full workout like Murph. It's probably doable, but you're going to be uncomfortable. And then adjusting this top strap is very easy. It's just Velcro hook and loop. That's it. It's a whole strap just with Velcro hook and loop. Adjusting this thing to my size was a cinch. It was very, very fast. And I felt like the fit on this fit me perfectly. I got this in a medium. I'm 5'9", 185 pounds right now, and I think the medium fits my frame perfectly. So let me show you the Rogue carrier versus some of the other popular options so that you can get a good indicator on like the size of this actual vest and see how small it really is. So here is the Bear Complex, which was my previous favorite vest and is also a very, very good option. Also, with the Bear Complex plates, or if you have the Bear Complex plates, you can use them inside of the Rogue vest because the Bear Complex plates are very, very small. So if you wanted to interchange between these two vests, you can definitely do that. So here's the Bear Complex, and here is the Rogue. So both are pretty small. The Rogue is definitely the smaller vest, but I mean, honestly, if you were asking me to use either of these in the workouts, I wouldn't be too mad. I think the Bear Complex is also a very good vest, especially with those really small plates. It's a very good vest. Here is the 511 Tactec, which is probably the most popular plate carrier right now, just because it was popularized by being used at the CrossFit Games. And let's see here, there's the 511, and then there is the Rogue, and the 511 absolutely dwarfs the Rogue. This vest is huge in comparison to the Rogue, but I will say the 511 is very comfortable. So even if you were to use that for fitness, it's still comfortable. But there are some features in there with the 511 that you don't really need for fitness. Like you don't need this drag handle at the back. And the mine's a little bit older, so it's got the straps in the inside that you have to twist around. It's kind of a pain to use. But the 511, don't get me wrong, is still a very good vest. And then we have the Condor, which I absolutely hate, which in design is not huge, but is still bigger than the Rogue. And if you're asking me, I would not even use the Condor. I think it's a piece of crap. But anyways, going back to the Rogue. The Rogue fitness plate carrier retails for like $125, and then that does not include free shipping. There's no way you can get free shipping on this unless you spend $5,000 at Rogue Fitness. So I think after everything's all said and done, you get another like $20 for shipping to California, or at least that's what it was for me. And it becomes $150. If you add in the shoulder straps with shipping and everything, it becomes $175. Now, the two ways that you can add it with plates is if you were to go with the USA cast iron plates, the original ones, then the carrier with those plates would end up being $276 shipped to California with tax. That's with the original USA cast iron plates. If you were to go with the 10-pound plates, the new ones, those are 3 ships free, and the shoulder pads are 3 ships free. So you would get those, and then you would get the shoulder pads, the vest, and then you would add like a $6 filler. That's the cheapest thing on Rogue site. So I added some liquid chalk. Ended up being $277. So if you're asking me, I would probably just go with that, get the free liquid chalk. Be a little bit over RX, but it's not a big deal, like a couple pounds. I mean, you could poop that out in a day. But anyways, the Rogue plate carrier. I think this thing is actually really, really good. It's very, very comfortable. It stays on your body when you're doing gymnastics movement. Has very, very minimal bounce when you're running. I really haven't noticed it flying around when I was doing my gymnastic skipping movements. If you're not doing kipping movements, then you're not gonna have to worry about this thing flying around, and it's just gonna be a really small, compact plate carrier on your chest, which is what you'd want from a plate carrier that you're gonna use for fitness. Compared to the Bear Complex carrier, which normally retails for $150 with free shipping. Plus the plates for Bear Complex are another like $75, so you're at like $225. I do think the Bear Complex deal is better, but if you were asking me what the clear winner between the two was going to be, I'd say the Rogue is going to be the better performing plate carrier overall. And compared to pretty much any other plate carrier, the TacTech retails for $200 normally, but usually goes on sale for about $150. So that's also a good option if you wanted to have the 511 name, but personally I would just skip it if I was using it for fitness, and I would go with the Rogue or the Bear Complex. Both very good options, but the top pick right now is going to be the Rogue, which also comes in black, coyote brown, gray, and then this is the hunter green. 3 sizes, small, medium, large. Like I said, this is the medium one, and that's it. That's pretty much all I have to say about the Rogue Fitness Plate Carrier. It's the best one right now for fitness. If you guys have any questions about the Rogue Fitness Plate Carrier, feel free to leave them in the comment section. And make sure you guys get your orders in ASAP if you plan on getting this or plan on ordering it to use for Murph. If not, order it, save it for next year. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can pick your carrier up. And as always guys, if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel for all the newest reviews on fitness equipment, and thanks for watching guys.